Disclaimer. I am not responsible if you break your car. I am not responsible for your health. If you hurt yourself or break your car, it is only your responsibility. This is not educational video and should not be used as tutorial. I do only show how I am doing my repair. I will not show you basics of screwing bolts, I will just show you results after each operation or part removal.
Here we go. It's time to start installing the balancer shafts. Here is our balancer shaft. As you can see, I used to use the bolts, so I know where they're coming from. Right. Tools we need. We will need a test indication. We will need a magnetic stand. We will need a VOLVO special tool. I don't know if you can create it your own. This is the number of VOLVO special tool, right? And we will need another VOLVO special tool. Again, this is the part number. That's the number. And that's pretty much it. So what do we have to do first? Firstly, we need to insert this tool into, I believe, this hole, right? And this is what we have in the bag. We have like 4, I believe, equal pins like this. So that should go. It does only go this way, right? But we need to plug it in completely, so it's not plugging in. I need to spin this shaft in the right position, right? Somehow we have a bolt here. Probably I can just do it by bolt. I'll show you the result only. Like this, right? And there will be a hole in the shaft, right? And it should go inside this. We can't see it from this side because it's from the other side. The thing is, the shaft should not almost move. See, like this. Basically, there is only one position how you can do that. You can't do it anyhow else. Make sure you put this plastic pin in the hole, right? So it should be like this, no more. Because I did install it wrong, and it was like half, 1/4 of spin. Right now it's not. It just a little bit wobble. So leave it like this. This is the proper position. I'm not sure why we need the rest of this tool. This is pretty much one pin only needed from that. Maybe it's for another models or something. Right, now we have to install. So that will be like this on the engine. And we have to install 2 bolts. This one here and this one here. 2 bolts. One this and one this is on the engine, and tighten them by hand only for the time being, right? Let's go to the car. Okay, so under the car it will be like this. This bolt is one here, close to the gearbox, and this one is in the middle. Right, so they not tighten, right, to the moment. They just by hand. Our plug is on the place. Our shaft is now connected to the gear, right? That's the step. The second step is where we will need this big guy, right? Let me install it and show how to do that. This is my setup. Instead of washer, I'm using, this is the bolt of oil tray. Instead of washer, I'm using a couple of bigger nuts. And this is how this should be, right? What next? Next we have to use the magnetic stand here. Now you should have something like this. So here is your magnetic stand. It's magnetic to, basically instead of this tool you can use any tool, but pretty much what we need to do, we need to measure. Let me show you the whole thing. Yeah, like this. So, and the gauge is like this. It's at the moment on 0, and it's touching this body of these shafts, right? So what we have to do now, using the, don't be laughing on me, seriously, using the hammer. Yes, VOLVO cars, we need to slightly push this whole unit towards to the back of the car, right? So this is front of the car, this is back of the car. Just using this tool, you need to gently move it here to the end, then reset the gauge to 0, and then gently knocking from this side, you will have to achieve 0.75, right? Once you've done it, do not remove the gauge and tighten the bolts all, and do not remove the gauge to control if when you tighten the bolts it could be moved away. So yeah, pretty much this is the procedure. 0.75, you allowed to have a range plus minus 0.03, right? But no more. If you do it more, you're gonna be shaking, your engine is going to be shaking because of that alignment is not being done properly. I hope it helped you guys. So now let me just again show you the final result. This is what you should see on your gauge. So push it toward to the end, of the car, to the back of the car, and then once you gently reset it to 0, and then gently start knocking from this side, towards to the front, and you should see something like 0.75. It depends on what angle you're looking at. That's why we have a range 0.03. And this is how I did my alignment. Now we need to tighten these two walls. Make sure the gouge is on this, remain to stay on the same place. And then using the key and moving the shafts, it should be knocking. If it's not knocking, you do this procedure once again. Installed. Now it's time to tighten the bolts, right? The order is first, second, third, then third, fourth, then fifth, then sixth and seventh. Okay, but because my one is very, I don't want to touch this gauge, so I will just slightly do it differently. Pretty much doesn't matter what the order is. The matter is you're starting always tightening from center to the edges. Okay. Double check if everything is okay still. Okay, all 8 Newton meters is done. 8 Newton meters is the first stage. The second stage is 210 degrees. Okay. So I've done 8 Newton meters, but I haven't done the 210 degrees. What I want to do next, I want to check if it's actually positioned properly. So take the key. I don't know what it is, maybe looks like 14. Let me check. Okay, I removed this gouge already. Now, in order to test it, we have to use the key of 14. No, sorry, 13. And now we have to hear the ticking noise. If you can hear that noise, that means you've done everything properly. And now we can tighten these bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. I've done 8 Newton meters. Now I need to do 210 degrees. And of course, don't forget to remove this special tool. Otherwise, you'll be surprised your engine is not spinning. Okay, installing oil pump doesn't have any special tricks. It doesn't have to be anyhow timed or alignment. All you have to do is just put the back chain to the wheel. Right, as you can see, the tension is still tensioned. So just put back 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. Right, haven't tightened them yet. Put back this wire through this hole. Right. Put it back. See, we had a bolt here, especially because we easily can forget. That's what I told you last time. So put bolts back, because otherwise you don't know where this bolt is coming from. Now you know. coming from here. And that's pretty much it in terms of the oil pump. What else we need to do? We need to put this plug back in as well. This one, right? But I'm not going to do it right now because I don't know. Will it? Probably it's worth to install it on the oil tray first and then just move it in within the oil tray. I don't know yet. And yeah, this one, make sure it's clean. I did clean my with the solvent. There was metal bits and the other stuff or dirt pretty much around this, behind this plastic. So yeah, clean it or just use the brand new. I just cleaned mine. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Plug it back like this, and now you need to put these two bolts back, and we got our bottom engine pretty much assembled. All I need to do now is just to put this, tighten these bolts with the proper torque, and put these two bolts back as well, and we are ready to install the oil tray back. Okay, torque for this 4 M7 bolts will be 17 Newton meters each, and that M6 bolts will be 10 Newton meters, and this one 17 Newton meters as well. Okay, these two will be 10 Newton meters, right? Newton meters. Okay. Okay, our oil pump is there as well. Yeah, put this pipe in as well, and remove the locker from the tensioner. So let's the chain will be tensioned now. That's it pretty much, guys. Now time to install the oil tray, but before we do that we have to clean it very good, right? Because here we're going to apply the sealant all around. In terms of oil tray, it is a little bit tricky point, right? Because we have a different bolts here. So we have 10 bolts long like this and 10 bolts short. See, the long bolts, see, there is a filter. The long bolts go into that deep sockets, right? So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 long bolts, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shorter bolts, right? These bolts are to the short bolts to the gearbox, and they all tightening with 17 Newton meters, 17, right? And there are big boys which is holding the engine to the gearbox, these two holes here and there. These big guys are tightening with the 50 Newton meters. And what we need to do now is to clean this oil tray as much as we can, and clean all of this surface. See, I got still the old sealant in it, so all of this shit needs to be removed, guys, right? And that's pretty much it. Yes, yeah, don't forget to put this clip back, because we want to make everything like it was in the factory. And yeah, this is what something I've done. It could be better, of course. We don't care what's outside, we're more focusing on inside, and that surface must be clean as much as possible from both sides, right? So see, outside I can't just remove it needs to be sandblasted or something, but there's no point of doing it. Okay, we have to put back our top support bar, right, and remove the bottom support, so we will have an access to put back our oil tray. Okay, that has to be. I'm applying this sealant, liquid gasket, high temperature. This is the part number. This is original Volvo tool. Don't use anything else if you like your car. So yeah, this is the how do you have to apply this. Since application you have only 5 minutes. This is how do you want to torque it, right? Make a stop and watch. And here is our oil tray. I'm going to, of course, disgrace it with solvent before application. What I want to do to tell you guys, this is very dangerous, poisonous stuff. It can cause cancer, so make sure you don't breathe it, don't lick it, don't swallow it, don't put it in your eyes and anywhere else. Use gloves, and I'm gonna do it on open air, right? Okay, in terms of torque, the heat exchanger, these 4 bolts are 17 Newton meters. This big pipe is 24 Newton meters. That bolt is 24 Newton meters. And that big boy, that big guy, will be 50 Newton meters, 50. Make sure you put the right, and yeah, this is, I think, 10 Newton meters. Just a sensor, don't over tight. So that 2 cables, make sure they are clipped properly. That second one have to be clipped. Let's see. Don't think we can see that. Yeah, see that this is gray one is in front and the black one is on your close to you. See, it's almost this one, black one. That black one goes. See that clump. Hope you can see that. That one. So make sure you clumped everything before you started installing these oil heat exchanger and this big pipe. Otherwise you'll be struggling to put them back. Pipes. This is how your pipes should be, right? So that one from the intercooler goes like this, wrap behind this one and clamp to this one, right? Otherwise it will do not allow them to be bent like this, right? This is not correct. I don't know why this one is bent. Oh, okay, this one is bent is because my radiator is below, it's down. So it's basically when it's up, it should be okay. But don't allow the pipes to be bent, right? Also, make sure you're making pictures on or recording your own repair, because your engine could be different to mine, and the pipes and the other things, wires, fitment could be slightly different. So yeah, that will be clamped to this one. See that we have two. I think that will be clamped to this one somehow, but I don't know that yet because I need to install. Yeah, pretty much bottom size has already been assembled. So we got this crazy plastic hose, and we got everything tightened with the moment, with a proper torque. That big pipe is installed. Now I'm going to install this plastic one, and after I install the plastic one, I will start assembling. This is the intake from turbo, right? And that will be to the intercooler from this one. And after I will start assembling everything out of the intercooler to the intake, right? There will be remember, there will be another big plastic pipe fed like this. Okay, now we have supercharger new, turbocharger new, had cylinder head new, refurbished, and catalytic converter is new as well, refurbished. So we got everything new, and it was very bad from my side if I just assemble it back, right, without washing the intercooler. Yes, I know I didn't want to remove everything from the front, but guys, I think we have to, because we want to remove and wash intercooler. Otherwise, all the oil will push from the intercooler to, basically they will push to back to the turbo, back to everything. Okay, right, in order to remove the bumper right, what we have to do, we have to remove this rubber, I believe, because this is part of the bumper. Also, I think I've already released previously this top mount, right? So it's all, I think there was a pistons here with the buttons. So just remove this rubber. So it's already here released, which is good. What else holding it? Okay, look, if you see, this is the headlight, the plastic headlight. This is your bumper. So if you put your light in, I don't know if you can do that. Wait a second, let me take another one lighter. Right, okay, I can see it now. Right. You see that little tiny leather? I'm just trying to. I'm not going to remove the headlight, right? Because we don't have to. What we need to do, we need to. Yes, okay. See that lever? That one. That one. So you need to push it down and pull the bumper off, and the other one from the other side. But before we do that, of course we have to release it from everywhere else. Look, first of all, look at this decorative plastic. I don't know what it is, molding, right? So we have to remove that molding off, and that will be like a BMW basically. If you haven't seen the BMW video, watch it. The link will be on top here. So basically it's like a BMW system. You have two plastic clip here, and there will be two bolts here. All of this is mounted by clips, right? And also we have the fender or plastic arch shield. Have to remove that as well. Probably I will need to remove the wheel as well. Maybe. I'm not sure about it. So yeah, let's do it first, because otherwise they will not be able to remove the intercooler. We need to remove, unfortunately, we need to remove the bumper, and I think the bottom crash bar as well. Right, otherwise you will not have an access to the intercooler, I'm afraid. Let's get started. Okay, step 1. Remove all of this. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remove all of these plastics as well. I'm not covering it because it was in the past video. If you haven't seen that, watch the previous videos about Volvo. Right. Remove the arch liner as well. Here we have access to our bumper, right? Don't forget about wiring looms as well. They're not from this side, they should be from the other side. I'm just looking with you guys because I haven't done that as well in the past. Just doing it and learn it with you guys. Okay, look at this. Can you see these two bolts? This is very similar to BMW, right? So get rid of that two bolts. I think they M8 or M7 or something. It doesn't matter, basically, whatever key you will find. They are very good accessible. So pretty much we need to remove the all liner clips like this, right? Remove this arch, remove the wheel. Then we need to remove everything mounting from the bottom side. As you can see, the previous owner already crashed this bumper, so it's already been removed pretty much on my Volvo. This is our intercooler. This is what we're going to remove actually, and that's why we need to doing it. Don't think we can without it. Yes, don't think we can, because this plastic needs to be removed as well. This one, that has to be removed. Right. Okay, let's remove the other side of the fender. Okay, if you don't want to damage this expensive arch covering plastic, you don't have to pull it from this side. Remove the plastic fender first, and then from the inside here, this is how it's mounted, right? This is just an aligners. They do not fix your, maybe they do, looks like this, but I think they just pushed away. But this one is important, right? So here you can pull it this way and then press it down one by one from the bottom. See? I don't know if it's visible or not. See? Just press it like this and push it. Right, so you will remove this one by one. Don't rush, don't break it. It's expensive. Okay, this looks like this. Right? This is the other side. See? Okay. What you don't want to, you probably don't want to remove it completely. At least I will not doing it. Right, I will leave it like that because that's plenty for me to remove the bumper. Bumper will remove it that way. Right? So from the bottom side, it's holds this yellow clips as well. So pretty much the front bumper already released apart from these two bolts. Okay? Right. That is not holding anything as well. See, there must be a bolt here, but it's not already. Somebody already did something here, I believe. Right, now I need to go to another side. Other side. Okay, once you release your front bumper like this from both sides, bottom and side, the other side should be like that as well. See? It's probably only one thing holding it is that leather. That one. You need to press it down by something long and pull the bumper off. Pull it away. It should work. Okay guys, if you're not clear, maybe it's not visible. See that little like a socket, and this is where the other side of your bumper, so that guy go inside this guy and locked by this one. So what we do, to release it, we press it down and pull it away. Basically it's quite easy to remove. I got something damaged here, which I probably want to look at after, not in this video. Right, so in this video we're going to remove this big boy, that intercooler. In order to do that, we have to remove this plastic curtain, so I don't know, whatever you call it, 1, 2, 3, a little nut. I think it's 8 as well, and then we will have an access to our intercooler. Okay, once you remove this plastic shield or curtain, basically opened and closed, because there is a servo motor here. So disconnect this cable like we usually do it, right? So, and there is also don't forget to apply this plastic clip back to where it used to be. Right, and this is our intercooler access. It's not in bad condition, so you want probably to remove that rubber duct, but in order to do that, press down this lever so it was actually sitting like this, right? So press down this lever and pull it up. See, it's already locked, so press it down and pull it up. Don't know if I can do it myself with one hand. Oh, actually, yes, I can. So if I could do it with one hand, you can do it with both, definitely. And this one, same. So you basically can remove this way and release it, right? Okay, pull this. What next? I've already removed all of my pipes. See, this pipe is released. This big one is released, and this pipe is actually not released. Remember, we do have this here and here, this crazy mount of pipe. So we basically want to undo this and this, and then probably want to remove one bolt, and let me pull the sensor away, and another bolt of this too, and then hopefully we will be able to, yeah, I think all of these radiators are sitting on these two mounts, right? So we need to somehow hold that radiators from the top, right? Otherwise they will fall down, and they're quite heavy. This unit is quite heavy, so what we want to do first, the same way I just hold this coolant fan, the same way I want to somehow, I don't know, is there any hooks or not, basically I want to hold these two radiators as well, right? I think we have some hooks maybe, so that we definitely can use this one, and somehow just use one of these, just hold it here. And from the other side, this side we don't have to support, only this side, because I'm not going to unscrew this bolt. I'm not removing it completely, I'm removing it from one side only, from this side. Once this bracket will be released, I will push it this way. Basically, this is my left, I'm in front of the car, just slide it to the left and it should go on, basically should move away, right? I hope it helps. I will show you the next step. Oh, does it? Yeah, okay, guys, look, it looks like this mounted from this side. See, this is the bolts, and this looks like it's a nut, right? Maybe not. What about the other side? Right, this side is easier. Look, that side is much more accessible, so I'm going to probably, okay, look, from this side it holds like this, see, this one and this one, and from this side we don't have that. Yeah, unfortunately guys, we need to do it from this side, but here we have the another one cooler for the batteries, right? So that will not, unfortunately, this will not allow me to, because we got two cables here, right? And these pipes are actually, and there is a valve here as well, so it's not just right. If it wasn't a hybrid car, it was easy peasy, but this is a hybrid car, so this two pipes is actually what I need to remove. Oh my god, that's so inconvenient. Right, okay, I think I need to, if I remove this bolt, that will remove the radiator. This one. Yeah guys, we need to remove this guy. We need to remove, otherwise we will not access to these bolts and we will not be able. So next step will be removal of this whole unit, coolant unit for the batteries. Unfortunately, I will try to not remove the pipes. We'll try just to unscrew it and leave it, because I need to a bit like 10 centimeters space to access to these bolts. Yeah, in terms of removal this coolant unit for the batteries, you can do it two ways. First, you can remove this whole mount bracket, which I think it's a little bit long way, so I decided to leave bracket as it is and remove just plastic out of here. So there are two hex bolts like this, and what is the number I don't know what's the number 39, yeah, 39, T39, and yeah, pretty much. And this one at the bottom, yeah, don't forget to remove the cable is also hooked to this, to the body on the clip. And yeah, I'm not going to remove pipes, I'm going to leave it because I just need to make it shake, and that's just because I want to release these two cables, sorry, two bolts away. Those two bolts, see, they're quite far. Okay, once we remove the, it's not removal, it's just releasing basically, so it should shake like that, and we'll be able to remove that cover now duct, right, the plastic air duct. It was like this, right, and what else now? See, these bolts we're looking at here, and the other one is this one, right? So we need to, in order to access to them, we need to remove these two bolts and release this. I don't know what it is, valve or sensor. It looks like a valve for me. Basically we need to remove this unit. Again, I'm not going to release the cables and undo these hoses and everything. Just get it away and give you a space to access to these two bolts. What do you have to do after you remove these two bolts? So remove this one and that one, right? So you will release this rubber thing. Do not remove it. This fits on this intercooler as a one unit. The intercooler holds, see this little clip, so you have to press this lever down and using some screwdriver push it in between these two, and then just using this motion like slightly undo that from the main radiator. So that will be your intercooler detached from the radiator. As you can see, if I move it, I can actually lift it down now, lift it up. See that whole radiator lifts up, right? So the only one thing is not allowing me to do that is this big pipes. They are quite big pain, guys. We have to somehow remove them. As you can see, this side is very not accessible by tool, so I don't know how will I do that. Pretty much we probably want to remove this pipe first and then remove the intercooler. Detach pipe from the intercooler. Okay. You probably don't want to remove intercooler if you don't have too much oil in it. I had to. So do I need as well to remove this pipe? See, that pipe comes from the intake manifold, because it's full of oil as well. So that plastic pipe goes, see, I'm shaking. See, there is some sort of connection, maybe sensor here as well. You know, probably it's a pressure sensor or something. Remove that clamp as well. It's too tough. It's probably tough and not really comfortable to do that. As you can see, I had to remove completely the coolant fan. Also, that big pipe is behind this one, so somehow I will need to remove it from here. Also, as you can see, it's clamped to this two hoses as well, which is going to, so this is the air compressor, right, and this two is going to our coolant for the batteries radiator, right. Okay, what do we need to do? Do we need to remove this? No, it's already shaking. I need to just unclamp this, remove this wire, and I hope that's it. Maybe I just need to undo this bolt and remove the sensor itself, because the sensor might be full of oil as well. Probably, but to be honest, I'm going to do that first. and then remove the sensors and more access when it will be more accessible, right? In order to access, so it's easier to do it from the bottom side. So this one is just basically you have to push it and release it from this one here, so do not do anything with this. The sensor we already unplugged. See, there is another one bolt over there which you can't see. It's at some 10, and nothing else holds this pipe anymore. There is one here as well, that one tough. So yeah, that's pretty much should be removed now. Let me just undo this bolt and let me see if that will be removed. Also, I broken down this pipe because simply it was very tough inside and it wasn't really possible. It didn't even rotate. Even if I removed that spring, see, I completely damaged that spring. Even if I removed that, I was struggling to undo this. This is very, very tough kind of fitting. Don't like them, to be fair. Don't understand why wouldn't they just use this instead of this. It's absolutely madness. Probably just to increase the price, I don't know. Okay, this stupid pipe has been removed, and this is what it looks like. This is the connector to that sensor. This is where the bolt used to sit. Let's plug bolt back. It's always good to have all bolts back, we will not remember where these old bolts used to be. So yeah, this is how it goes. The route is starts from here, then going backwards and going between these two pipes. So that has to be clamped back. That's been clamped here, right? And that's been clamped here. And that was a pressure sensor. I think it's air pressure sensor. I'm not sure about it. So this is tough, most toughest pipe. I think I need this pipe. I'll probably buy a used one. The problem is, this guy was screwed not in the right place. It should be screwed down here, not there. It's not accessible. That's why I wasn't able to remove that. And it's really, really far sitting down there. So you have to remove everything, and probably don't want to do that. But still, I had to remove quite lots of stuff. This is how much oil been removed from my intercooler. I haven't washed it yet. I'm just about. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This spring is very, very what I struggled with. By the way, if you break it, you can recover it. At least I did. See, it's still like a new. This plastic is quite good quality, so it doesn't break. Right. So now I have to wash with solvent my intercooler. Check if there is. It doesn't look very bad inside, but despite of that, see, it's actually visible. It's all in oil. like everything in this car. Okay, I got 5 liters. Thinner arrived today. Hopefully that will dissolve our oil. It's not adverts, it's just what I'm using. I'm using that. It's probably that was the cheapest one. As usually before we even start in doing something, we have to remove all of these pipes, right? So because it does have the rubber sealants in it, and we don't want to damage them by our solvent. I hope it will not impact the plastic, because there's no any other sealants inside. It's just the plastic pipes, nothing else. So it should not, hopefully. Right. So yeah, let's remove the other side, and let's find something to cup this properly. Okay, in order to cup these big poles, I'm going to use one of these. This is from the kids' toys, what I'm using last time for the BMW radiator block. So I'm just going to press it down. See, we have a ring here. Just cut the ring, that circle, that will be perfectly fit inside. Something like this. Once you will need to remove it, just put the screw inside and pop it up. So this hole is blocked. This one is where we're going to pour the solvent in. You know, don't be greedy. Put a lot. I'm going to put about 3 liters straight away, and then pretty much shake it up and down, just like this, up and down, and then I'm going to drain it to this bucket and repeat the operation if necessary. Right, for the hoses, because the hoses, they're much more easier accessible, and they have sealants in it, which I'm very afraid to damage by solvent. I'm not sure if they actually solvent resistant or not, or petrol should be, but let's don't keep a risk, because one of these pipe cost £70 on the second-hand market, eBay, right? So we don't want to damage it. We want to save a little bit money. So yeah, pretty much I'm going to use fairy cleaner, like a dishwasher cleaning stuff for this. And for the intake manifold, probably, it's quite good accessible as well. Probably wash with fairy as well. No, I actually decided to connect them first under the bay, and then try to connect this fast connectors. I know maybe I'm wrong, but basically the black pipe, there are 2 different colors. One is red inside, and this one is the black inside. The black inside goes to your right, of the car, right? If you're looking from the front, so it should go that way, behind this pipe, and that way, right? And now once we have something like this, don't forget to clip this and this back too. And now it's time to install our intercooler. I'm glad to tell you, intercooler is in place. Right? So all pipes was how it's been done initially. I didn't torque that bolts yet, I don't know what the torque for this one's. I will check and let you know. But pretty much it has not that difficult how I thought. I thought it will be much more complicated. At least now we know it is not. Interesting. Will I pass some OT with this? By the way, look, this is the factory sealant, right? See, it's pink, right? The same as my one. The guys who built this engine before, see my one pink as well, right? So that means this engine has been already rebuilt by someone. I believe maybe piston's been changed, or even probably that build could be a consequences of what we're having now. Who knows? I have different theories, different versions of what happens with this car and why it's dead. I will tell you it's in the final video, not here, not now. Right, so what we have now, we have intercooler is in place. Now let's put all plastics back here. Assemble this bit as well, because we don't want this be just on wires. That as well, see, let's just assemble everything back properly. By the way, if you forgot, now it's the best time to access to this valve and close it down. You can even do it by hand right now because it's accessible. Remember when we did drain radiator coolant. Right, here is the hole for my thermostat, which I'm waiting for the delivery. I can't assemble everything here yet because I need to put it first. But what I can do, I can install my catalytic converter, right? Okay, this is my result. All front end is now built. All is in the place. Everything is in place below as well. All pipes. Of course, we need to put the fan back, but I'm going to do it in the row, because I think I will need more room to install the intake here. So I can't do anything because I have to wait the thermostat, and tomorrow I will build the catalytic converter. Stay tuned. Subscribe.